Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another Chatty Get Ready With Me or weekly catch up. As always, I'm gonna jump right in. Today, because I'm wearing a purple top, I don't know why I'm so weird and why I always want to match my eyeshadow to my clothing, but I do want to. So I pulled this palette out. This is called the Love Notes palette from Beauty Bay. And these palettes are so good and they're so affordable. So I'm gonna probably use some of these cool toned, and I actually think I'm gonna pull out an Anastasia palette. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out this Anastasia Norvina palette just for this shade right here because I think that'll be a good kind of matte. It's more of like a satin shade, but I'm gonna use it like a matte. Anyways, and then I pulled out the 3 purple like glosses that I have, or lip shades that I have. So I'm gonna choose from one of those. Anyways, it's busy because we're getting ready to leave for Florida tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm gonna use this foundation here. This is the AOA Pure Complexion Liquid Foundation. This has like very quickly become my favorite foundation. It's just such a nice foundation. It's got really nice coverage. It just looks good on my skin, which, oh my gosh, my skin has just been so badly broken out. Now I don't recommend this because I don't even know how it's gonna go yet, but I finally was like, I wonder if I'm one of those people that using antibacterial hand soap on my face will work. So I picked up some, just some of the Gold Dial antibacterial hand soap yesterday, and I've only washed my face with it twice now. So I have no idea, if it's gonna work, if it's a good idea, if it's gonna tear my skin up and make it even worse, which it very well could because my skin is so sensitive. So it could definitely be very bad. It does, I'm not gonna lie, it does not feel good to wash my face with it. It burns. So yeah, I probably will give my face a break from it because I used it last night and then I used it again this morning. And so yeah, I will probably give my face a break from it. I will say though, after I used it last night, I woke up and my skin seemed a little bit less broken out. So I don't know. I just don't know. I'm scared, but I'm just gonna test it. I'm just gonna try it. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. I do not recommend it. It's part of that face routine that a lot of people use and swear by, where they use Dial hand soap on their face as a cleanser. They use the Neutrogena retinol. You all right, boo? Yeah, I'm getting like caught on the cabinet thing. Oh no. They use the Neutrogena retinol, and then they use Gold Bond lotion on their face. I don't think I could ever do that, but I can try the Dial hand soap. Plus, I just saw a video on TikTok of this woman she was like, I'm married to a doctor and these are some of his quirks. And one of his quirks was that he will only use Dial hand soap on his face. Like, that's the only face wash that he'll use. So I was like, okay, sold. I'm gonna try it. Like, I literally am so desperate at this point that I will try anything because my skin is so bad. So bad. and literally there's nothing I can do to like fix it. I don't even know what to do anymore. So yeah, we're just gonna see. I don't think that face care routine is like the best. I've always been one of those people that every time I see that somebody washes their face with dial hand soap, I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I could never. That would like tear my skin up so bad. And it definitely might. Gosh, this foundation is so light. That's the only problem. I did, next time I put in a Shop Miss A order, I'm gonna order it in a darker shade because it's a little too light. Like, definitely we're not matching, but it's fine. I'll use some bronzer to fix it up. Yeah, my poor skin, it's just, oh gosh, it's so bad. So bad. Okay. Speaking of bronzer, let's see. I'm gonna use my She Glam one again because I love it so much, because it's just the easiest bronzer in the world. It just blends out so quick and easy. And then I'm also gonna go over it with a powder bronzer just because I want to be good in bronze, because this foundation is just too light. It's not gonna look too bad though after I get all bronzed up. And that'll be good, and that'll make it stay all day, so. Okay, that's pretty. So I'm trying to think if anything has been going on this week. Not really. As always, I live like the most boring life. We're almost through season 2 of Game of Thrones, which I don't even really want to rewatch it. Like, as we're rewatching it, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's good, but then at the same time, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. I do love the House of Dragon though. So yeah, other than that, I don't think I've watched like any movies or anything. I'm gonna be using this lip jelly tint in the shade Blackberry from LA Colors. Mine is like, I don't even know. Yeah, I have to do it directly on my face because it won't. Oh, I just realized that's literally all you get, which is not bad for $1.25. And that'll last you probably for ages because it's a stain. But yeah, I think this berry shade will be pretty. Yeah, that'll be pretty. It just looks pink, but that works. So thankfully a couple of people filled me in on the whole Karen Reed situation. I feel much more educated about it now. I still don't understand how I kind of missed the boat on it, especially with as much true crime as I follow. Like, I don't know how I didn't catch that, but yeah. I'll have to go back and watch, like, I'm still needing to go back and watch like a YouTube video on it, just so I can get like properly, schooled. All right, since we're doing a purple theme today, I haven't pulled out any of these like little Becca highlighters in ages. I'm so glad that I have these because you can't get them anymore. And they're such beautiful highlighters and the packaging is beautiful. This one is called Prismatic Amethyst. So I think this will match nicely with the purple theme today. That's pretty. All right, that's pretty. Okay, I need to do my eyebrows, even though I hate doing my eyebrows. Oh, shoot. You want to do my eyebrows?
Should do blue eyeshadow.
Blue? Well, I'm gonna do purple because I already did all my face makeup around purple. I'll do blue next week though. I haven't put blue eyeshadow on in a long time. But yeah, they're remodeling the Walmart closest to us, and I was like not excited about it at all at first because I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a difference or be that big of a deal, but they are getting so much good stuff in there now. Like, they're getting a whole bunch of stuff that like you're not seeing at other stores. The layout is so nice. Somehow they made it seem way bigger than it is, because they haven't like changed. Now they are adding on to a part of the building, and I think that's going to be like a bank or something. Okay, let's see here. I forget what I was talking about. I was talking about Walmart. Yeah, so I was so sad. I went to go back to Victoria's Secret to get the lotion and body mists that I want, and they are totally sold out. The only one that they have at that store is, I think, the strawberry. Well, they've got the strawberries and champagne, and they've got the pear glacé, which I do want the pear glacé, but I'm not gonna. I really, really want the mango temptation. And in fact, I'm really sad that they don't have that one because I really wanted that one. I really wanted to take that one to Florida because that would have made an amazing beach scent. And yeah, it's sold out. So maybe if we, I don't know, if we pass a mall on our way there, like there's one down in Columbia I can try. I can see maybe if they're in stock there. So, or I feel like my husband wanted to run to the mall in Greenville, and they probably have them there. But yeah, I was really sad about the fact that they were completely sold out and I was just in there like 2 days ago. And within the 2 days that I was in there, they totally sold out everything. So I have no idea like how often they get shipments either, so yeah. It's so funny, we went to the mall though the other day when we went to the mall to go to Victoria's Secret. I don't even know how malls are even still in existence anymore. It feels like being in such a relic. I mean, and it's so funny because you think back in like the 80s and 90s when malls were they were like at the height of their game, and people loved malls. Like people loved the mall so much. As a kid, you would ask to be dropped off at the mall so you could hang out with your friends there. Like, oh my goodness, I can't even imagine. Of course, we just had a shooting at our mall, which was insane. In fact, it was just a couple nights before we went. There was a shooting. They like shut down all the roads around us and everything. It was crazy. Like, dude, why is there a shooting at the freaking mall of all places? It's so dumb. So yeah, I'm sad I did not get my lotions. I knew I should have just picked them up when I was there the first time, but then I was like, no, I don't need these. I just felt like I didn't need them, but now I feel like I need them. And I just want them. I want them for the nostalgia of it. I want the Pear Glacé. I want the vanilla. And a lot of it had to do with the fact that I put the lotion on and then I sprayed the body mist over the lotion to see how like long it would last. And I just did it right on my hand and I could smell it for hours and hours. So I was like, I have to have it. Do I think it's gonna be like the longest lasting thing in the world? No, but I think it's gonna be long enough lasting that I need it. So, okay, they're doing mowing outside. I apologize if you can hear the mower. He just kind of shut it down a little bit, so hopefully it's not too loud. I think I'm gonna do just a tiny, tiny little like line across the top. Just like that. Just to thicken it up a little bit. All right. Okay, I think the big question is gonna be the lip gloss, and I just don't know. This is more of like a matte. I don't think that that's gonna be it today. This has kind of a goldy undertone. I think I'm gonna go with this one. We're gonna do the ColourPop one. But yeah, if there were any of you that was like on the fence about picking up the new Vanilla Lace, I definitely recommend it. It smells identical to, I've got an original, like I've got a little bottle of the original perfume, and it smells just like it. It's just, it's a little bit watered down. Of course, it's the difference between a body spray and a perfume, but it still smells incredible. And the Pear Glacé still smells the exact same to me too. I haven't smelled the original of that one for a long time, so that one I'm not completely sure of, but I've had a lot of other people tell me that it smells exactly the same too. And in my opinion, I think it does too. I used to love Pear Glacé. Reminds me a little bit of Cucumber Melon from Bath and Body Works, which I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but back in the day, Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret were kind of one and the same. So I think it was Bath and Body Works that made Victoria's Secret lotions and stuff. I don't know if that's still a thing. I would imagine that it is. I did go into Dollar Tree too, and I don't know, I didn't really find anything very good, sadly. It takes forever for our Dollar Trees to get any of like the good viral stuff. All right, I think that is done. Yeah, let's try this one. Even though it's like completely different than my shirt, it's okay. No, that's a little too warm toned. That's not gonna work. So I think we're gonna end up having to go with the pure one, because the pure one is a little bit more like purpley. And I think a little bit more like cool tone, like, I don't know, I think it'll, or should I just do the Marc Jacobs? This is a little bit more sheer. Let's try the Marc Jacobs. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that's really cool toned. It's really cool tone, but I think it looks the best with, I guess, I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I don't think I had anything really, it looks okay. I feel like I've got a mishmash of purples on, but it's okay. It's fine. Anyways, you guys, that is makeup done. I think it turned out really pretty. My skin is just a wicked hot mess. I don't even know what to do with it anymore. It's just gotten so bad. I actually think the dial soap has made it worse. So yeah, I'm gonna stop using the dial soap. I feel like it's broken me out in a in like with all these little fine bumps. That's what happens when my skin gets really, really irritated. It's like a different kind of breakout. It's like an inflammation breakout. So, well, sadly, that was not the answer. Anyways, you guys, I'm so sorry that this one was short and that I didn't have a lot to say because I haven't had a lot going on recently. But hopefully after we get back from Florida, I'll have more to talk about. And I do hope that you guys have all had an amazing week, though. And I hope that you enjoyed this a little bit. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.